being a dad helped me become a better CEO, business owner, whatever you want to call it. And what I mean by that is this. When you have kids, and if you're a parent, you get this, but you have to explain something over and over and over again. I mean, not kidding. And if you're a parent, you're like, yeah, like 10 times, I could exaggerate and say 50 times, but saying literally the same words over and over and over again. Hello, McFly, anyone up there? And so how that makes you a better leader is oftentimes, we put different, my mom's always like to say, you have different software for different people. Sometimes it's intentional. Sometimes it's involuntary, it just happens. And so I've found myself, hopefully less now than before, but I've found myself when I'd come to work and I'd ask someone to do something, or I would ask someone for something or whatever it may be. Well, I said it once. They should know it. They should know it perfectly clear what I need them to do. And if they don't do it, then I'm going to be pretty frustrated. Well, wait a second. What happened to the patient Rob with my kids that would say the same thing over and over and over again and not lose my cool on my good days? You have to take some of that same stuff and realize that, okay, sure, obviously there's a difference, a young child versus a grown adult who's getting paid to be somewhere at two different situations. And one would argue, well, they should. But I think you get yourself in a lot of trouble with shoulds. I'm not against shoulds, but I think, when you use that as an excuse to justify sort of maybe acting inappropriately, you can get yourself in trouble. So yeah, people are still human. And I'm just susceptible to this too. If someone tells me to do something, oh, shoot, you're right. So, we have a thing here. People would say, well, I slacked them. I never heard back. And they would just leave it at that. It's like, okay, well, did you think about getting up off your butt and go talking to them or calling them or emailing them or trying another form of communication? Because most people get a ton of slacks. And so have patience with other people. Have patience as if they're your own kids and you care for them and you want the best for them. Because we can lose that with people that we work with, whether it's a fellow coworker, whether it's someone that reports to you or whatever the circumstance may be. And especially if you're the owner, if you're the CEO, if you're at a position where the buck stops with you, you set the tone. So if you're setting the tone and being patient with people, that's not going to say that everyone's going to be patient with everyone. If they see that you are patient and you are giving some grace, firm, I'm not saying don't be firm, that's going to trickle down. And at least you can set the example for that. To all you parents out there, I know you get it. And if you're not a parent, hopefully one day, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it's very challenging, but it will teach you a lot about life and teach you a lot about working with people. All right. Until next time.